Greetings everyone, welcome back to Blade Bias. I have a package here from Oatmeal Flips, which this is such a cool way to advertise yourself if you're sending something for someone to unbox. Really, really cool. It's in a moon pie box, which is almost even cooler, I can't even lie. But this is, from what I understand, a custom stand, or rather, instead of a stand like the ones that I have over here on my Balisong corner, more of a Balisong display. You might have seen, if you're on the Reddit, that Zippy posted that someone made him a custom display stand thing, and that was Oatmeal. Now, I believe that Oatmeal is selling these stands, a more generic version of them that you can customize in your own way if you want to put text on it. But I'm not sure if he offers customs like this. You would have to go check him out at Oatmeal Flips on Instagram if you wanted to figure that out. But it says open from this side, and I'm going to try not to tip it too much so I don't, dox myself. But let's get a little bit of a sharp live blade in here. Picking the Corvus, because it's probably the sharpest live blade that I own. And I'm honestly not even sure how this is supposed to be cut. So we're going to cut it that way. And that way. And then finally, this way. God, the Corvus just slices through things. So this, there's actually a moon pie in here. That's awesome. Holy cow. Branding. And I ate all the banana ones, but here's the chocolate. Cool. Thank you. I appreciate it, Oatmeal. What does this say? We got a big old letter here. Ethan, I hope you find this letter. I hope this letter finds you well. I just want to start off by thanking you for accepting my offer as well as all the entertaining content you make. I think you're a cornerstone of the community, and your positivity is much needed within the toxicity that can be present as sometimes. Oh, thank you, man. I genuinely appreciate that and try my best, because the toxicity, sometimes it overtakes you a little bit. But, we're here. I know we've only interacted a few times. My name's Jake. I'm a senior in college studying design engineering technology. Dude, good luck with that. Basically just a fancy way of saying 3D modeling in an engineering field, which is pretty cool. Going to college in general is, a very laborious feat. I also probably shouldn't be just idly flipping the Corvus here. Got my first 3D printer a month ago. I'm still getting the hang of things and getting the printer tuned, but I'm constantly improving. You'll see one of the legs there is a small defect, but I didn't want to reprint as to not waste the material. Fair enough. I want to send you one of the stands I've designed. It's fully 3D printed. I'm selling them on my Instagram page, as I mentioned before, at Oatmeal Flips. Fairly straightforward to assemble, but if you have any issues with anything, let me know. The base model with no text is $20, and text on the nameplate is $25. However, a few hours after messaging about sending one, you uploaded a video reviewing some other stands, so I know I had to up my game. Thankfully, I don't think you're necessarily competing with those ones, considering that the stands over here are more for, actively... I consider them different things. I have a stand in my apartment that's like a horizontal stand that I use for display rather than taking things out and in, which is more what I think these stands are for. These stands I use for things that I actively flip more often. But still, I'm glad you upped your game. I hopped into SolidWorks and got work making a custom emblem to go on the top of yours. Oh my gosh, this thing's going to be wild. I also included 2 name plates, one with your handle, and the other is a surprise. That was the idea of the first person I interacted with in the community 2 years ago, Ted. Oh no, he's the one who gave me the idea to send you a stand so you can thank him. Oh, as usual, Ted comes in clutch. Also included some extra goodies in the box, but if you have any feedback, I'd love to hear it. Sincerely, Oatmeal Flips, aka Jake. Thank you so much, Jake. I really, really appreciate it. So let's dive right in to what we have in yonder box. Bottom. Sides, I can already see from the colors that this thing is going to be pretty freaking sweet. Holy cow. We got, oh my gosh, did you print me a 21 Pilots keychain? That's actually sick as hell. What the? Got some extra, like, plug things. I think that's for the stand. The top. Okay, I don't want to spoil what that is, but it's also orange, which makes me think of a certain dragon. Nameplates. And then that seems to be what we've got going on in the box. Dude, Jake, thank you so much for all the extras and everything, man. That is seriously cool, especially this thing. I'm going to throw this thing like on my EDC bag right there, I think. That's super cool. Let's get right into our little, this is going to be a little bit of a Lego video, I guess, because we're going to put this thing together. Put this thing together. Yeah, cool. Good one. Let's get a workplace, shall we? Put my moon pie up there. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure how this goes together. I haven't actually seen too much. I'm just gonna rip it. Whoops. It's okay. So I'm already loving the color scheme. This looks fantastic. The pastel blue and the green, which kind of have become not only the colors of Blade Bias, but also my personal color scheme in day-to-day life. I think blue and green is just such a cool thing. And I also do want to point out, dude, that's sick. It's like almost a friction fit. There's no tools or anything like that. You just assemble the stand. That's really cool. Holy cow. I actually really, really like that. And it feels like it's a pretty solid fit, especially considering the fact that you're putting things on it that aren't necessarily moving around too much. I am maybe a little worried right off the bat of like a Balisong getting on here and not putting it on the right way, so then it slips off. Considering there's no like, I'd have to look at the other stand that I have at my apartment and see how they get around that, but it might not actually end up being a problem whatsoever. I'm kind of scared for what this surprise nameplate is going to be. Okay, that's awesome. I thought it was going to be something like I thought it was going to be Bald Bias or something, but that's awesome. And then the typical at camaroEE. You know what? I feel like it's kind of weird to put my Instagram on my desk. So we're putting Ted's #1 fan on this thing. That's so funny. It's true. The allegations that you have been hearing, I cannot deny them. I truly cannot deny them. So this is the stuff that you can get custom. I'm pretty sure you can get these custom faceplates if you get the slightly more expensive version of the stand. But look at that. These pins just go in there. Dude, Oatmeal, this is really cool, dude. A toolless assembly Balisong stand that you're 3D printing entirely on your own. That like I said, it's toolless, so I don't need to get like a screwdriver or anything. I just put in these little pins and they hold the faceplate in, and then I can still pop them out as I please. That's super sick. But let's see the crowning jewel. The top. I actually don't know what could be up here. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I thought it would have been like a little Blade Bias logo, but that's even cooler. Look, it's a little Marty. That's so cool. Marty's actually still at my apartment. I usually keep one of them here and one of them at my apartment whenever I'm home, just so I don't have to bring them back and forth, because I enjoy, having some sort of stuffed animal around. But wow, look at that stand. That's so cool, dude. What a cool little emblem on top. Thank you so much, Oatmeal. Holy cow. And it's a bonus because Marty's represented on the top, and the colors of the stand itself are literally Dex colors. We have the blue body with the green stomach and the orange little top. So both of them are represented within the actual stand itself. And it's part of the reason why I like blue and green, because my two mascots are blue and green, outside of the fact that Ty and I's like primary colors are blue and green. But look at this stand. This stand's freaking awesome, dude. We've got like little anti-slip pads on the bottom. The printing quality feels honestly very good for, especially oatmeal, for someone who says they just got their first 3D printer a month ago. The print quality is very, very good, especially for a stand. Because when you're printing a Balisong, you have to be a lot crazier in terms of like specs and specking out your machine or your printer to print out something that's going to flip well and hold up. But with this kind of stuff, oh, there goes. This is what I was talking about in that case video. Okay. Up, stay there. I hope my camera doesn't run out of storage soon. Get this. We'll get a big plastic Balisong to kind of test that. And we'll get more standard Kraken trainer. I'm going to put them back and forth because I think that looks cool. I would be a little concerned. Okay, so it looks like the flip forge stuff doesn't... It does fit, just barely. But look at that. That's so cool, dude. I wish I could... Here. I'm going to do this for the first time. Taking off the headband to give you guys the full view. Check that out. That is so cool. Dude, Oatmeal, thank you so much. I'm so happy to have a display like this to store and display some of my favorite Balisongs. Especially since the one that I use at school is just a, generic freaking like wooden one. This is so cool. Thank you so much for all the extras, especially this thing. I'm actually really excited about that. Really excited about the 2 little faceplates and the Marty logo and the colors and everything. This thing's phenomenal. So if you want to get a custom stand, actually, sorry, not a custom stand. If you want to get a Balisong stand from Oatmeal, at Oatmeal Flips on Instagram, huge shout out to him for sending me over this thing. And dude, since I took my camera off, I realized that I've been recording far longer than I think, and my camera is about to run out of storage. So I'm going to avoid that by ending this video right here. But thank you again, Oatmeal. Seriously, dude, this is super cool. It will be going straight over here, probably right here, so I can store and display my most prized possessions, my precious. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Later.